North American River. Otter. This one here. Oh, this is an aquarium. It's a big aquarium. And there, I see it. See in there. Look at that.
Ay, solo son pocas, son...
I wanna go ride. I wanna go ride. It's a nice place here. A nice one. There's so many trees. Good thing you see it.
Yeah.
It's a big one. Yeah. Freshwater turtles. Look at this birdie walking by itself. Look at this turtle. Alligator snapping turtle. Alligator snapping turtle. Where? That one? Look. That kind of a turtle is alligator snapping turtle. It's a big turtle. The tail is long. They call it alligator snapping turtle. I wanna go ride in the boat. No, the ride. At the beach. Crocodile. I wanna ride the ride. I wanna go ride. I wanna go in the other side. I wanna go ride here. I wanna go ride. In the right one.
Sure. I'm going to take you on a 25-minute narrated ride to a section not on your walking. It does get a bit bumpy along the trail, and you come close to some poisonous plants. There's also a non-stop ride. Secure all your items. If something falls off, then you have to walk back there to retrieve it. As the left or right, as I talk about the things we see, and most importantly, last but not least, you must wear your face mask while on board the tram. If you're 2 years or older, you must have the mouth and nose covered. So we're going to head out now, and over on the right is for panthers. So we're going to pull out. The Florida panther is Florida's state animal. Unfortunately, they are an endangered species. They're in the brink of extinction. We have less than 300 in the wild today because of habitat loss, being hunted. They also get killed by cars each year. We're trying to procure more land for them and building overpass or corridors along the busy roads help to protect them. Now as we come around the bend, you'll see the koi pond there on the right. Koi is the national fish of Japan. And we're now getting into our butterfly garden.
Oh my God.
Our butterflies are found freely throughout our 60 acres. The only animal we have in enclosures are permanent and injured, orphaned, or human imprinted. You see animals roaming around freely, peafowls, ducks, geese, squirrels, and other wildlife. The peahens are the female peafowls. They have the green neck, so you'll see them here walking around. The peacocks are the males. Most of them have the blue neck. And you see one that's all white, that's called a leucistic peacock. After they're 2 years old, they grow that long tail called a train. They do shed it every summer, do a new one each fall, and they'll fan it out during the mating season, which is now, to attract those peahens. The peahens have already started to lay their eggs. On the left, we have the flamingos and the American white ibis. And when you walk that path, it leads around to the bobcats, alligators, turtles, river otters, and the bear. And we have some musical entertainment. And this is the way home on the right. It's a museum. It's registered with the state of Florida as a historic site. Jane and Floyd Ray were the founders of Flamingo Gardens. They started a citrus grove in the Botanical Gardens here in 1947. Behind the way home is the National Tree of India. Still the banyan tree of Washington. We have beautiful white celebrities. There's a Flamingo Garden. Oh, there was a peacock. Flamingo Gardens has over 3,000 species of tropical and subtropical plants. Some are local to other countries across the globe. We're going to head to the back 42 plus acres. And on the left we have some fruit trees. Avocado is a tall one there. It is the Mexico, it's the national fruit of Mexico. On the right, next to the strangler fig tree, the Indian peacock, national bird of India. Over by that latter structure You'll see a piebald peacock with white feathers on his wings and
Oh,
neck.
that's a big
And
one.
the pied or piebald, the
It's a
pair was
peacock
donated to
here.
Flamingo
Look at this
Gardens
here.
about 4.5 to 5
Oh, wow.
years ago. And then on the left, we have these two lychee trees. They're growing next to each other. They're flowering, so hopefully in about mid-June we should have some fruit. It's a really delicious fruit. And the three citrus trees here is right in front of the lychee. Lychee and citrus are native to China. And then we have banana plants. You'll see some with a young bunch of banana hanging from the top. In less than 2 years, a banana plant will produce a bunch of bananas. It can take up to a year before those bananas ripen. Then we have
Here's a
some
banana.
couple here in the middle with that purple bud at the base of the stalk. Now,
Banana.
once the banana is ripened, that plant dies, so the roots send out new plants to take its place. And banana leaves are used for cooking, wrapping, storing, and serving food. Hanging from the oak tree are these beautiful stag-horn ferns. They were donated to Flamingo Gardens. And then on the left, we have a jackfruit tree. That one in the middle with a V-shaped trunk.
It's a big
And
tree.
there are some
The
young
tree
fruit
is so big.
attached to the trunk and branches.
Hmm.
Jackfruit is the largest fruit that grows on a tree. A single jackfruit can weigh from 10 pounds up to over 100 pounds. Native to South Asia, it's the national fruit of Bangladesh and Sri Lanka. Over on the right, we have more fruit trees. More avocados, bananas, mango. There's a chocolate tree too. The chocolate tree, you'll see it here on the right as we pass the tree.
Chocolate
This
tree.
is a tree with the light green leaves.
Yeah, that's
Look closely on the branches. There are some cacao pods. Inside the pods are the cacao beans. And the beans are processed to make cocoa and chocolate. More banana plants here on the right. And right there's a variety of bananas called Blue Java. And they taste like vanilla ice cream. Well, the ones we buy in the supermarket would be the Cavendish, Ross Mitchell, Lampton, and oranges. And those will produce up to 5 to 6 pounds of bananas on a bunch, or even more. Now we're climbing up our first tree island. We do come close to trees, so keep your arms and legs high. And these tree islands are also known as hardwood hammocks. We have poincianas, kukui, oak, mahogany, gumbo, limbo, Anglo figure, and you'll see shrubs like heliconias and other plants in here. Notice the shape of the heliconia leaves here on the left. They're related to the banana plant. There are so many different species of heliconias throughout the garden. Here's a kukui tree on the left. This is Hawaii's state tree. The seeds are burnt as candles or used to make necklaces. It's also known as candle nuts, native to Polynesia. This is the candy corn heliconia. Notice the colors are candy corn. We have lots of other shrubs and plants growing here. There are more than 120 species of plants growing in hardwood hammocks throughout Florida. And you'll find hardwood hammocks in the Everglades and also in the Florida Keys and on both the south coast of Florida. And animals that live in hardwood hammocks will include the Florida panther, white-tailed deers, raccoons, opossums, birds, snakes, and other wildlife. And before Florida was developed, these tree islets were once surrounded by wetlands or swamps. Okay, so we're going to be exiting this tree island, but we do have another one to climb up. So we're going to go over and see a wetland. You can get a glimpse of it here on the left where we have the mute swan preening his feathers. That's Troy. And Troy was donated to Flamingo Gardens several years ago. So he's human imprinted. Mute swans are native to Africa. and Eurasia.
The
They
big
eat the
swan.
subaquatic plants, and also they do make hissing sounds, even though they're called mute. So we're climbing up another tree island, and centuries ago there were Native Americans living here. Seminoles, Tequestas, Calusa, and other tribes. They hunted animals for food. Some of them planted crops and raised cattle. Artifacts like covered canoes, tools, clay pots, even animal bones were found during excavation. They lived in chickee huts that they built from trees. And they built dugout canoes when canoeing out into the Everglades, the river of grass, to fish and hunt, to feed their families. Today there are still Seminoles and Miccosukee tribes living on reservations here in Florida. Now as we enter this island hammock, you'll see wetlands on the left. This one's a man-made pond. There are lots of them
It's a
throughout
big
Florida.
swan.
They're also known as
There's a
mitigated
big swan in
or
here.
detention ponds. You'll find wildlife like reptiles, amphibians, birds, crustaceans, and other wildlife living in the pond.
Look, this
We
is
do
a big pond.
release or native hatchlings. The young birds from our aviary and birds of prey exhibits back here in the wild. Flamingo Gardens will release about 200 birds each year. We also release rehabilitated birds. Look at the Florida soft-shelled turtle there on the rock. See the soft shell? We also have peninsula
Oh,
cockroaches and
this
snapping
here.
turtles,
A turtle.
slider turtles in the water. They come up to warm up.
Wow.
Along the end of the pond, you'll see pond apple trees, cypress trees, palms, and in the water, lots of aquatic plants. They'll filter and clean the water, provide oxygen, nurture sites, and food for all the wildlife that live or visit the pond. Now, over to the left, you'll see the Egyptian geese, these brown birds with the pink legs. They're native to South Africa. And then the Muscovy duck is a black and white one, native to Mexico, Central and South America. So lots of exotic animals here in Florida. Most of them were brought to Florida during the pet trade. As we come around the side of the pond, take a look on the ground. You'll see these golden knobs called cypress beads. They were part of the roots of the trees. They anchor and support the trees in unstable conditions, like storms. The more water in the soil, the more leaves the tree will grow. And they're protected by laws. Illegal to cut or remove them. Cypress trees can live to be over 1,000 years old. Once they're planted in or near water, once they get to be 12 years old, they start to grow those leaves. And they will shed all their leaves in early winter and grow their leaves back in the springtime. You have some Everglades palms. And these are our plants you'll find growing in wetlands. Wetlands and hardwood hammocks are two of Florida's many ecosystems. Now we have our mango grove here on the left. Mango trees South Asia. But they are in the Personality family related to pistachio and cashew. The sap has a toxic resin that can cause a red, itchy skin rash. The mango trees typically flower from November to March, but they do have extended flowering
Mango
periods. So
tree.
you'll still see their flowering, and there's young fruit. The fruit takes a few months before they're ready for harvesting, but as each week goes by, the fruit will get larger and larger. We only have 12 varieties of mangoes here in our grove. Worldwide, there are over 1,000 different types of mangoes. Here's another tree. They come in different sizes, shapes, colors, flavors, textures. Some get large and weigh a few pounds, a single mango. Now on the right we added a couple bee boxes because in order for seed or fruit to form, the flowers need to be pollinated. So bees, flies, wasps, ants, mosquitoes, bats pollinate the flower. Here's a different variety of mangoes. See the different colors and shape of the fruit. And look at the tip of the branches. Well, that's where you'll find the flowers once they get pollinated. The fruit will form. But some of the young fruits will fall to the ground. See from there. In May, June, July, we'll have them for sale in the gift shop. And we also feed them to the wildlife. The ducks, geese, peafowls, they come out here. These are the ones that fall to the ground, and the raccoons and squirrels, they'll climb up on the trees and grow the fruits as well. And on the right, we planted a wildflower garden here because 75% of the food crops that we consume on the planet are because of insects, birds, mammals pollinating the flowers. But we're using our pollinators to climate change, habitat loss, pesticides, diseases, birds, wildfires, invasive species. And you can attract pollinators too if you plant wildflowers. Next we're going to head into our cycad garden. Look up on the right, you'll see the shaven bush tree